world of water mages and blind bag Bluetooth halberd builds, I'm going to do something different, using an echo weapon that's not getting enough love this league. The Fang of the Hound, better known as the Dagger, an item obtained from Echo Cerberus that combines speed, strength, and fire damage all in one. Thanks to the new Demonic Pact skill tree, we can make this thing super fast, high damaging, and we can regenerate our special attack quick so we can keep pumping out bursts of fire damage. But first, we gotta get through the leveling process. Go! The League Worlds are live! Shit, I was not paying attention. 760? Let's go! Since a good chunk of bossing early is a little bit easier using ranged, my first plan of action is to get a magic shortbow while rushing through the early game. My first relic pick is Abundance. This combines being able to stack up tasks quicker thanks to the extra XP and making money, since for every XP gained you get coins, so we'll never have any money problems. Tell me this is a safe spot. No! It's over. Tier 2 relic unlocked! Secondly, we went for Woodsman. Thanks to the Fletching perk, I can rush myself to the Fletching level required to get the magic shortbow. You've completed enough tasks to unlock a new area. Hey, the first area unlock. What did I just get? Yo, tier 3 relic. Guys, we're getting map. The map of Alacrity teleports you to different agility shortcuts in the map. This for me was just something unique, and early on it didn't really help too much because there aren't too many in Varlamore, but I just wanted to use it since it was new. Guys, apparently you can reclaim a pet from the league, and then you can refund them and get a free 500k GP. Check pets. Refund to reclaim totems, and I just got 500k. What the hell is that? Okay, thank you. Hey, tier 4 unlocked. Time for Transmutation, probably the most fun relic this league in my opinion. Transmutation is a guaranteed have fun relic. You can transmute a bunch of items to the same type of a different tier. For example, you can transform bones all the way up to dragon bones, or you can transfer copper ore all the way to runite ore. This is going to solve so much stuff, especially prayer. So if I upgrade this, look at that, dude. Wormling bones, clunk, into baby dragon bones, into worm bones, into dragon bones. We bury one of those. That's a task. And then we just go all the way up to Dagonoth bones, right? Now we're playing. Transmute is so broken, dude. Let me make myself a little bit stronger. Let me create some blood runes out of thin air. Hey! Bowstring spool. You've completed enough tasks to unlock a new area. Has to be Kandarin, right? Unironically this time. This year for our first area, we're unironically picking Kandarin. This because the Devil's Element is part of our endgame gear for the Dagger build. If an enemy already has an elemental weakness, it will double it, and because the Fang of the Hound's special attack is fire damage, I feel like if that gets doubled, we're cooking. Yo, tier 5. Actually doing pretty well. 9 hours in, not bad. We go Larcenist for this one. Select, thank you very much. That's 99 thieving locked in, and 12 times XP rates. The next relic is the Slayer one, and then we can actually get started with our build. I'm hella excited. It's still a lot of points though, don't get me wrong. A mild 3k points. Should still be able to get that tonight. And as I ended stream, me and the boys just decided to do the Mass Huey to unlock our very first Demonic Pact. And now might be a good time to talk about my leveling tree. I've talked about this build before in my previous video, but basically I only need 11 pact points to get this working. It focuses heavily on proccing ranged echoes with a faster bow attack speed, and so once I have the magic shortbow and I can knock out about 11 demonic pacts, we're basically good until we get the Dagger. It was also at this point that I discovered the Fletching solve and an absolute speed run for points in this league. If you have Kandarin, you can just go to the Ranged Guild store and buy a bunch of arrow shafts and rune arrow tips. And if you just run around the game fletching these the entire time, you basically have 50 million Fletching XP on lock in like an hour and a half. It's absolutely insane. Using this method, I very quickly got to my magic shortbow and completed a bunch of fletching tasks for points, and obviously I also decided to quickly get 99 fletching. Oh, am I? Expunge sniffing and dragging.
Yep, okay.
What the fuck? And so now that we had our magic shortbow, we unlocked our new area, Mauritania, and we're finally ready to get into some combat and unlock some demonic pacts. The reason why I'm picking Mauritania is because of this node. Every time I special attack or accidentally proc the Flames of Cerberus effect, I will burn 6% of my maximum hit points. So, if I spec about 6 times in a row, I have a pretty high chance of just Sudokuing myself. I do not want that to happen. Solution? The Blood Fury. This thing has a chance to heal me after every melee hit, but this also includes thorns or recoil hits, which are going to be included in this build eventually. Hopefully this will keep me alive. Alright, Barrow's run number 3 of the day, looking for an armor piece or something that we can wear. What the hell is that? Aren't we supposed to have better drop rates? Okay, Amoxiatal is a bit of a struggle with the magic shortbow, I'm not gonna lie, but we're slowly getting stronger with the demonic pacts. Glacial Demotles! Hello, that's very nice. Killing a demonic gorilla for another demonic pact completed. And lads, I think it's time for me to go to bed. We got to rank 96 on league points and rank 49 total level. Let's keep going tomorrow. Quick finish of the Slayer task I didn't finish yesterday. First plan of action, getting the Slayer helmet, so I gotta get a black mask from Cave Horrors for another demonic pact. Oh, that was very quick. That was the third kill. All right, saves me a lot of time. There we go. All right, my last demonic pact for the bow build so far. Kalunk. Now we should be doing a really good damage, and now we can go to Echo Amoxiatal. My leveling build is pretty done. Hey, there's the Echo Orb. Let's go. Ow, 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 ow. If I just calmly walk around, we should be fine. Why is that doing damage to me? I didn't walk on anything. I genuinely don't see what I've done differently. But oh well, there it is. Congratulations, you've gotten a full pact reset. Guys, I'm getting the hang of this. I'm doing it. There they are, bro. Let's go. Infernal Tech Paddle. Let's go do a Barrows run. Torak Play Buddy. Yes, finally. 7 KC. That's an extra couple points. I can't wear it yet, so we'll have to wait with the points. Now we're really playing like a top 100 player, guys. We're doing it. We're tick manipulating cooking. Tazar! There we go. All right, let's go do a fire cape. Don't need to make it too difficult, run through all that shit. Let's go. No more points, it's just wear the fire cape, equip the fire cape, and we got 2 combat achievements. All right, no speed run, unfortunately. After completing Sins of the Father, and thanks to Larcenist AFK pickpocketing myself 10 blood shards, we can make the Blood Fury, get another demonic pact, and unlock our 7th relic, which will be reloaded. This means I can pick any of the other relics in the previous tiers, and for me, that is going to be Butler's Bell. I just picked Butler's Bell because I'm leaving to Copenhagen for the weekend, so I'm not going to be able to play the league for 3 days, and the Butler is basically going to gather and produce materials while I'm away. So I feel like that's the most efficient way to go about it in my specific case right now. Oh yeah, and I might have not mentioned that I've got Culling Spree as my tier 6. I think that one's pretty obvious. I need a Rush Slayer so I can get the Devil's Element. Alright, I've unlocked my last area as Garnia. That is where Cerberus resides, and that is also where the Dagger resides. So I'm excited to start respecking as soon as I get that thing. So let's unlock it, and let's go. Oh, no way, I just got 1 KC Deadeye Prayer Scroll. I'm just here for the demonic pact of soloing the Giants, and I just got possibly my best leveling prayer. This is sick. Dragon Defender unlocks another demonic pact. Now the problem is I'm kind of done with my leveling tree. I started speccing into all the possible ranged echoes I could get, and now it's just grinding Slayer until we get the Cerberus. I just got the Mauritania Echo Orb for the Echo Grotesque Guardian, so let's give those a try. Okay, this really isn't the most enjoyable fight with range. I'll probably grind for the Lithgren Scepter or whatever it's called with the Dagger build, because that's going to be a lot more enjoyable. This was pain. But we did get the Echo kill. Hey, Hellhounds, let's get the Cerberus. That's the first kill. It's going pretty well with the range build. I'm very happy about the leveling build we've gone for. A Smoldering Stone, bro. That's literally the only thing I cannot use. Oh my god, no way.
Oh my god,
no way, bro. Huh?
220.
20 KC. Another Smoldering Stone, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, Eternals, and they do drop as the full boots as well, so that is points. That's really good. I don't need Desert for the Infinity Boots. Potentially really good boots for whenever we get the Dagger, because the burn special attack does scale on magic damage %, so potentially really good. And the Echo Orb. Okay, let's get it. Let's get the Dagger. Oh god, that's a lot of ghosts. Oh, that's a lot of flicking. Yep, okay, we got him. Defeat 25 Echo bosses as well. And there is the Brims from the Echo Cerberus boss. Okay. And the Pegasus as well. Dude, we have all boots. Wait, we just need Dragon Boots to get the 400 point task. That's crazy. And I just got 1 KC Dragon Boots. Okay. End of day 2, I did drop a little bit off the high scores. We're currently rank 223. I've been doing a ton of mediums here late at night, and unfortunately I haven't been able to get the Ranger boots, so no completion on the boot task yet. That'll be for tomorrow. Oh, yes. Thank God.
Great.
Okay, I kind of lied. I kept going for another 3 hours, and I did manage to get the ranger boots, so we're gonna complete the task, and then I'm going to bed. Yes! Fang of the Hound, there it is! The build can start! I'm so excited to start specking and smashing and speed daggering my enemies. Might need a couple more demonic pacts though before I can respec. Oh, can I kill him before the healers arrive? Yes, I can. And I got the pet! No way, dude! What? What? Alright, I'll take it. It's time to rush out 93 Slayer to get the Devil's Element. This is the reason why I'm staying range build, because I'm going to be killing Echo Thermi with range. So the plan is to just get an Araxite task and keep spamming superiors that come up. I think this is probably one of the best ways for me to train. We're about to get 93 Slayer, so let's finish this task up and let's get the Thermi. The Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, there it is. Let's go. Oh no, guys, I just came to a terrible discovery. I can't do damage to this guy. What's this guy's range defense? 900? Oh no! My entire plan is ruined. Guys, we switched to melee. We've picked up our Infernal Tech paddles from like 2 days ago, and this is how I'm gonna grind Thermonuclear Smoke Devil, and I hope Echo Thermi is actually doable with range. Yo, we just got an occult. Nice. It's another demonic pact. I'm going for prayer penetration because if I remember correctly from last league, at some point Echo Thermi does range protect. Quick detour for our last relic, our tier 8, which is going to be the flask, because the flask actually regens your entire health, prayer, and most importantly, special attack, which we're going to need for the Dagger spec spamming build we're going to be doing. Yeah, there we go. Perfect, sire. With some help from the flask. All right, let's get back to Thermi and get our echo weapon that we need. The flask is definitely going to be a massive help. That's my Slayer task done. All right, that's easy enough. Sorry guys, I'm still detouring. There's 2 Kraken demonic pact tasks. So when I got the task, I decided to just go for it. And we just got the Kraken tentacle, which is 1. We just need to trident, then get back to Thermi. And then we have enough demonic pact points to actually respec when we get the Devil's Element. Alright, that's both the things we needed. I am going to continue and do this boss until I get 50 in one instance. Just for the combat achievement, maybe we can just knock out all combat achievements here, that'd be great. I'm not going to respec into mage for the 1-tick trident just to kill this guy. I was thinking of it, but it's going fast enough, and especially if I use the flask, then we basically one-shot it. So we're just going to grind Kraken out for the 50 KC for the demonic pact, and then we're chilling. Alright, there's all the Kraken tasks or Kraken kills we ever have to do in the game. That took way too long with a normal trident, but I had some clues to do on the other account. So the AFK time was kind of appreciated. There we go. Okay, 37 KC. Let's get spooned on the Devil's Element. I've not been very lucky on Echo stuff this league. Last league I got about 4 Echo items at 1 KC. So let's see how the range setup is going to fare against Echo Thermi. That's why we took all the prayer pen and stuff like that. Range doesn't hit, just like in main Thermi. This is really bad. Shit. I swear I used to range this guy, but maybe it was because I had a twisted bow in the previous league that it actually worked. I have no idea. But yeah, this is a problem. I mean, the melee's working, I guess. There's a bit of the flask as well. It's definitely doable like this. It's just not ideal, is it? I don't even want to know the time on this. Oh my god, I just got a 1KC Shadow Flame Quadrant. That is, good? I think. Wait, this might actually be way better to kill the boss with right now. That is what I asked for. 5-minute kill on that, though. A little bit better. That's already half the time, at least. Yes! Oh my god, I did get spooned. Thank god. Alright, before we respec range, we have one more thing to do, and that is Doom. I can't do Doom with melee because he just shreds me. So I'm going to use my tree that I have now to just finish up Doom, get a Vernic Threads, get that Demonic Pact, and then we're ready to respec. Finally. I'm sorry this took so long, but this is actually the last step. 111 on the way 4. Let's go. Hey, Confliction Gauntlets, there it is. Thank god, what a struggle. Flask! Flask saved my life! Oh my god. Oh, it's a glowy! On Delph 10, come on, just be the Avernix, bro. Please. No, it's the pet. No. Glowy. Boots. Yes. We're done. Come on. Get me out of here. Let's respec into the Dagger build. Here we go. Reset, boys. Kalunk. So I kind of need 2 more demonic pacts, but with the dagger build and thorns, we should be able to knock out a bunch of them as well. So let's do this. We're respect Grardor. There we go. Now we can test some shit out. Okay, we got Devil's Element now. Let's see if that works. Oh my god, okay, hang on. That spec was really good. The thing is, oh wait, I'm not even using Flask. Hang on, let me use everything right now. Okay. Okay. Hang on. We might be cooking. Oh, and now we're cooking. I'm loving the burn spread as well, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go all out again, boys. Here we go. Devil's Element. Is my flask charged? It is. Okay, here we go. You know what? It is fun. It is quick. There we go. That's a kill how it's supposed to be. Bando's hilt. Let's go. I'm assuming Zilly does not have elemental weakness. Hello, mate. Okay, that was an XP drop. Jesus Christ. I think it's safe to say the build is cracked, guys. Holy crap, what was that? Figured now that I'm melee spec'd, I can actually do the Colosseum, so let's see how this goes. I do not want to get one-shot by this guy. Oh! You guys saw those XP drops? Oh yeah, the Jaguar also kills itself on recoil. Right. I've got Manti Mayhem 2, so look at the Manticore, guys. He's firing double projectiles and all of them get reflected by recoil. I mean, the combination of the dagger and thorns is crazy. Oh, what the hell's this? We go Flask on this. Okay. Okay. And there's the quiver, an absolutely disgusting soul fight, but I mean, it worked. I could definitely do this a lot faster, but I kind of want to start grinding for upgrades to the build to see how far we can push this. Let's head to Vardorvis and see how fast we can kill that guy. Pop the flask. Start specking. We didn't save a single spec, unfortunately. But maybe? Is it a sub 20 at least? It's in 18 seconds! Perfect for Dorvis! Wait, what? Flask, I need you! Okay, Flask is popped, we should be fine. Spec, and we're good. Okay, Awaken Vardorvis completed. I completely brute forced this, but honestly, it's doable with a dagger. Another thing I found out with the recoil, dagger, and flask combo is that doing AoE slayer tasks like these custodian stalkers is absolutely fantastic. I am grinding slayer and superior points. Let's give these Echo Grotesque Guardians from a little bit ago a try again because it was horrible with range, but it feels really freaking good with a dagger build. 41-second PB and a Guardian Boots with the Lithic Scepter drop. Okay. Last Echo item from my areas also completed. This could be very useful in TOB where we're going in a bit. I didn't record the Bando's chestplate I got a little bit ago, but we just got another one, so there's the clip. I just need a Goldsword Shard 3 from here so I can make a full Goldsword, and then we unlock another Demonic Pact. So I'm gonna finish this task up and hope we get the shard. We have everything else from this boss apart from the pet, so we're literally just here for the shard right now. The dagger is still shredding. All right, that's another Demonic Pact. The problem is I don't think I've got the smithing level. Luckily enough, yesterday I've put my butler on smithing, so if we claim this real quick, we are 81 boosted, so that should be enough. There we go. That's pretty good. I might have just unlocked us the Inferno. Before we head to the Inferno, I'm gonna do a couple tobs and we're at bloat, and I should be doing a crap load of damage on this guy. So let's find out. Okay, it seems like I'm doing the bulk of the damage here, surely. Pump all the specs. Woo! Not even close, brother. It's a purple! It's 2 purple! It's everybody gets a purple! Woo! That's right, I forgot that was the thing. Yoink! I'll take the Sanguini. Any mega rares? No mega rares. Scam. No, not me on the clutch, boys, please. Why would you do this to me, bro? Dude. Oh my god. The flask didn't want to pop my heart, man. Oh, it's purples. It's purples. Rapier, hey. Getting all the points right now. I still don't really know what to do with the burn damage. I mean, I feel like it hits hard with the spec though, which is fire. Look at that! That was insane! Before we dive into the Inferno, Jagex actually gave us a little bit of a stimulus check. In an update, they changed every single melee damage node to also include 10% accuracy, which was the one thing that was holding us back on this build. And on top of that, they added another 4 pretty easy demonic pacts, so I can completely max out this build. So I completed the Moon's armor piece, and I was ready to get into the Inferno. So now, we get extra thorns. Boom, boom, boom. I mean... I don't know if my dagger's really the power of this build or if it's thorns, to be honest. Thorns is just absolutely broken this league, huh? Maybe want to quickly kill all the threats. I'll let this guy recharge my flask. I don't know how I'm gonna do Zuck, dude. I'm nervous, to be honest. The biggest problem with the Inferno is that the waves are really easy, but the Zuck fight is basically a main game Zuck fight with a little bit of extra accuracy. Because I don't have any range or magic demonic pacts, and I can't thorns off of Zuck, because you can never get hit by Zuck. So it was just me running around with an ACB and sometimes getting slapped by the sets. But eventually I realized that I need to put my shield on to thorn down the sets, and then we would be fine. There we go. Oh my god, that was so much more of a struggle than it should have been. I will not say how many attempts that took, but it took way too many. After the Inferno, I took on the 6 Jet challenge, and with a bit of brute forcing with the flask, it is pretty easy to get it completed. So another threshold challenge completed with the Dagger build. So it's actually pretty viable for endgame. Oh my god, that is a speedrun and a half. 22 seconds. And the Rancor, yo! Alright, the problem is, this build kinda leans on having enough regen. So, without the Blood Fury, we might genuinely, Sudoku ourselves. Gamble, here we go! Oh dude, the Berserker Helm is actually insane. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's actually really good. Hang on, for my build that is right before Torva, that's actually really good. I can't get that in my areas normally. I spent a little bit more time grinding for a couple of upgrades to this build. And there's a couple things that could be massive. The Dragon Fire Shield for melee strength and extra defenses. The Echo Boots from the Colosseum to get even more recoil effects. And on top of that, the Ring of Suffering, which once again will give you massive defense bonuses and even more recoil. I think that will both be better than stacking more melee strength, or like Jagex was suggesting in the trailer, stacking magic damage percent. I think we have kind of debunked this build for how it was supposed to be played. I think the idea from Jagex was to stack a bunch of burning damage and magic damage percent, but it really isn't that powerful. Recoil stays king this league, but I can confirm that the Dagger plus recoil plus really good spec regen is a really fun build to play, so I urge you to try this one. This is probably the best gear you can get in the areas. And this is my endgame skill tree. Once again, I urge you to try this build, but I would focus more on the recoil and thorns effect than on the devil's element and Kandarin. Potentially, you can even swap out Kandarin for something else. Thank you for watching, subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.